Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Tired. Gen Con has been super busy.
Yeah, right. But it's your first time at Gen Con?
It's my first time at any convention ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously? No, second.
I was at PAX Feast for like 4 hours.
Okay.
I'm not counting that.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, of course. Yeah, I wouldn't count that.
I literally met two
why-
people and came back out.
Why didn't you stay longer?
So I only came on Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening closes early, so and I had to get my bus back to New York. So.
And then here you're for all the 4 days.
Yeah, I arrived here on Tuesday actually, Tuesday evening.
Okay.
Wednesday was setup and chaos, and I've been playtesting and demoing all of Thursday till Sunday evening, so that's going really well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think, well, you're definitely first game publisher from India that I know.
Yeah. There have been a few smaller ones, yes.
Yes?
Like small games, 200 print runs,
Local game designer?
Yeah.
In India?
Yeah, but nothing major, nothing. Like the community is still building over there. So yeah, it's just starting off, and I'm one of the first few to transition over to international market.
Nice. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah. I've been always looking to India as a big potential market, but it was so kind of ununderstandable, inapproachable, closed.
Yeah,
Which is probably
it's true and not so true, because we have 1.3 billion people. We have the most number of English speakers in any country together. Like more people speak English in India than anywhere else. So you don't,
Really?
Yeah, you don't need to translate.
seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
So people either speak English or one of the 20 other major languages. We have a lot of languages, but English is most widespread than anything else.
Cool.
Yeah. So we don't need to translate. We just have to now work towards building a culture of tabletop gaming in India, and we're starting that. Board game cafes are coming up
Okay.
all over the country. Each city has around 2 cafes. Each major city has around 2 cafes.
Already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But no stores. No one selling games.
That's strange. But you still have those board game cafes are carrying games.
They're carrying games,
Well,
but very
India-
small communities.
Okay, but they're still carrying games
Yeah. Which are imported from
Catan,
all over
like
the, yeah.
yeah,
So everything from
like-
Catan to Sight to Terraforming Mars, you know, the usual major
Okay.
board game geek top 20 kind of games.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
But why don't they sell them?
Because getting them, there's no distribution network yet. So each one of them is the board game cafe owner buying the games themselves and getting it to India.
Okay.
There's no way to distribute the games in India yet. So that's an opportunity that we can tap into. That's something that I am looking at, because it's very important for the community at large.
Yes.
Imagine 1/6 of the world's population and no distributors.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
Yeah.
So the game that you are working on.
Yes. Yeah.
Still working on.
Still working on Kickstarter live right now, and I plan to work on it for a few more months at least before I press the print button and start manufacturing and shipping.
Nice. I mean, the look of it is just.
Yeah, it's a prototype that
one
we're
of the
working
best
on right
designs probably that I have seen.
Thank you so much. Like Soumik Dehri, who works with me back home in Goa, is a phenomenal designer. So yeah, this is all him. The visual design is all him.
Okay, cool. I have to admit that it looks much more scary than the game plays. But yeah, so tell me about the game.
So the game is called Shasin. It's a 3 to 5 player political strategy game where everyone's a politician in the middle of an election campaign. It's at its core an area control game, but with an element that is new and novel. To earn resources, what you have to do and run the economic engine, you have to give opinions on political issues. That could include anything from economic policies to racial issues. And depending on how you answer, you earn resources. So if you say something that's pro-industry, you get campaign funds. If you say something that is more traditional, you get crowd on the streets. If you say something outrageous, you get media attention. And then you use those resources to influence voters, capture territories, gerrymander, So a lot of crazy things that happen in the gameplay.
So, I mean, you've seen many people playing the game. What do you think? I mean, the responses that the answers that they get from the cards, are they like, are the players actually playing the game, or are they pretending?
So it's like
that's where the conversation starts. Right?
It's like real world politics, right? You always have that young politician who is very idealistic and always stands by their beliefs. And somewhere down the line, every film is that. Somewhere down the line, they give up on their ideals and do what is required to win. That's exactly what happens in the game. Everyone starts off saying what they believe, but by the fourth turn, they're like, "This is what I believe in, but this is what the voters want."
Exactly. Yeah.
So
it's just a game.
Yeah, it's idealism versus politics. It's about what will you stand for. You know.
Yeah. So it's just a kind of a way, or a smart way to start to light discussions.
It's a fun way to make politics a little less angry. Right now, when you talk to your friends about politics, it more often than not gets very, very angry. And we wanted to do something that would make political conversation fun. So we built this game, and it's a fun way to understand what our politicians do, what they say, and what is the purpose behind what they are doing and saying. Why they're doing that. And Shasan is a good lens to understand that.
Cool. So how did you get into gaming?
So I've been gaming since I was 3 years old. You know, gaming has been a passion. As a consumer, I game more than I do anything else. We made a documentary which Khushbu Ranka and Vinay Shukla directed. It's called An Insignificant Man, and we spent 3.5 years following a political party and making a documentary about them. After the film ended, we thought, okay, how do we take this forward? How do we make people talk about politics in a fun way? I knew it had to be interactive. I knew I had to get people to sit across the table and talk to each other. That's why I couldn't do a digital game. Because, you know, if typing on a screen made people better conversationalists, then Twitter would be the best place on earth. So I had to get people to sit across the table. Luckily, I'd been playing games my entire life. So I said, let's try doing this. And I started building this in Feb last year. And here I am at Gen Con.
Nice. Yeah, with a nice game and people playing your game.
Yeah, people playing my game, having excited conversations.
Nice. So when do you plan to actually have the game ready?
So
the Kickstarter campaign goes until
12 more days. So 16th of August is when we end the Kickstarter campaign. It's already doing really well. At this moment, we are approximately 600% funded, which is a lot more than I expected as a first-time game designer from India making a game about politics.
Yeah. How many backers from India do you have?
I have around 250 backers from India, and 1,800 backers in total, which is very, very reassuring and gratifying. The Kickstarter goes on to 16, after which we go into a final phase of design, manufacturing, shipping. So early to mid next year is when we're planning to roll the game out.
Cool. Yeah. Nice. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
And good luck with the game.
Thank you.
I mean, I love it. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing the final.
Yeah, I'm going to ship you a copy the second it's ready.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks.